Welcome to the meeting tonight. I'm gonna be your host and also presenter, and our partner, brother, although up there from DMV, gonna be the first presenter tonight. We're gonna present you an awesome opportunity. It's up to you to jump in and take advantage of it. We're going to present you several sections of it. Once again, the meeting is being recorded. You'll be able to review it. Feel free to do so. All mics are muted right now. At the end, you'll be on mute, so you'll be able to unmute yourself and ask questions. So, without any further ado, my friend, you have the mic.
For myself, my name is Patrick Joseph, and mostly we are here every Wednesdays and Thursdays trying to make you guys understanding this simple concept. It's not complicated. We're here to talk about IT. And the first thing I will say is, remember when I joined this amazing opportunity. It was in April last year. I'm going to my second year, to my first year. It's gonna be amazing. In next 3 months, I think 2 months and a couple of days, I will be celebrating my first year and the GIT. I would say GIT. Liyeplimal Global Investment Trading Galaxy, we call it. Now, if you want to call GIT, it's perfect. Investment trading. If you want to say um, just GIT, is perfect. So I have met a lot of goals since I've started with this company, and I don't want to say thank to being home, not being able to work my regular jobs, because I remember when I started, that was the time that we were really start the confinement. So we were confined. We couldn't do much. That's the time that we all the virus still killing a lot of people, and a lot of friends they got. They got the virus, and hopefully not directly people that I know were died, but I've met a lot of other people that died from it. It's a very bad It's a very bad pandemic. But at the same time, there's a good side of this pandemic that some people can say, without that, I wouldn't be here today. And I would say, me personally, without that, I don't think I would be in GIT because I was so busy working 10 to 12 hours a day, almost 6 to 7 days a week. So it was hustle every single day. So when you see how much you sacrifice yourself to go to work for somebody, or even though if you work for a company, but if the company is not big enough, you still gonna have to struggle to reach end meet. It's very difficult. So I was happy, and also um, it was the end of my, so I would say the end of my prayer in a sense when I made this opportunity, and then it works for me personally because I have goal and I have set a few goals for 2020, and unfortunately none of them had fully completed, but GIT. So that the one that can say with this strategy today, I can see myself in the next few years, 2021, 2022, and going all the way to 2030. I can see where I can be because if we can see the screen that I have over here, it says financial goals. For me, myself, I have a giant goals. And this company will help me to reach that goal because I'm going to use it to get that. So we all here might have different goals, but myself, I have set plans, and also I have a lot of goals that I want to reach. And finally, this is it. So now you might have different goals than mine, but mine is very big and I want to accomplish it. And I can see the end of the tunnels already. So if you make a budget and you live by it, it's not simple. Some people live beyond what they're making every single month. That's a problem that we have in the US. Most of us are living debt after debt. So we max out of our credit cards, and we always have to hustle to finish the end of the month because we can't make it. So if you have a plan and you have principles, and you have a time, and you know how to. You have to be patient most of the time if you don't have a lot of money to start. So this is the perfect company for you. So now, um, this cash flow quadrant, I'm not gonna stay a lot on it, but the two quadrant that I really love and I like, really, I can see, I reflect myself to it. It's the B and the I. Being a business owner and also an investor, that's the best thing you could ever done for yourself. Not only you contribute on something it's going to be yours because you invest in your business, you create something, and that thing that you created will stay for your family. So that means that will be a legacy that you're going to be living for your family tomorrow. So that's the problem that the poor community always have, because you were born poor, you don't create anything to live for your family. Now your kids gonna be born in a poor family, and they will follow your footsteps. So now they're not gonna better you because you don't have any way to, I mean, to show them or help them to get where they want to be. So it's gonna pass on to generation. But when you are a business owner, an investor, whatever you create here will stay, and it will keep going on to generation, and going on going. So that's the great opportunity that you can always put yourself where you want to be and where you can be. So it's not, you don't need a lot of money sometimes to be an investor or say a business owner. It's just you have to use your mind and use your intelligence that has given every single an intelligence. It's you to decide if you want to stay an employee forever or if you want to be an owner. So now this is not something that nobody can do for you. You have to take your own decision. You have to take the first step, and then by doing so, and you will see a lot of benefit from it. Now, with this opportunity, when you see it says money is working for you, or are you working for your money? Saying if you are the one that's gonna go for $16 an hour, and you work every day, and the time that you have given to your boss, and if you get sick, you can't go to work, they will find somebody to replacing you. But if you have made your money work for you, it doesn't matter if you sleep or if you are in a hospital bed, your money is still gonna keep working for you and make more money for you. So GIT, Global Investment Trading, as we're here for tonight, is a beautiful opportunity. But before you understand GIT, you have to understand some other things, which what is a cryptocurrency? A cryptocurrency, as we all know today, because Bitcoin been all over the news. No, I mean, unless if you don't have TV or if you don't listen to any radio station, you're gonna tell me that you do not hear somebody talking about Bitcoin. So it will be the future of the generation that we live in today, which is now we have a paper dollar, which has been inflated because they keep printing more and more every single day. But Bitcoin can solve this problem. And this is why they created it, this digital money in 2008. And you cannot create more. If there is 21 million, it's going to be 21 million forever. So now, for you to understand why GI choose cryptocurrency, because it's a crypto-based company, it's because cryptocurrency is not here to go, it's here to stay, and this is the future of our generation, of this generation that we live in today. So that's the reason why it's important for you to take some time to understand what is a cryptocurrency, what is a coin, and what is the blockchain. Because the blockchain, technically, it's a ledger where every single transactions that has made, it stays there, and you can go back and check it out. Say, and if you send me to Ethereum, you can go back days, months, years after. You can see when and who. You cannot see the person, but with the address, you can see who sent that transaction, and also when and the date that he has sent out. Everything is clear and clear there. You cannot fast. It's there. You cannot take it off. It's there forever. So a coin is something also that you need to understand. There are multiple coins. There are multiple coins out there. It's not only Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum. There are multiples of coin. And also SIM coin is the coin that is a part of this company that we are in. They pay us in limo, but SIM coin is also a coin one day after the completion of SimCity. If you go there, you want to buy anything, you want to rent a room, you will need SimCoin to be able to do that. And I will get in detail why the SimCoin name came out when I go deeper in the presentation. So the cryptocurrency exchanges are where you can go to buy and also sell a cryptocurrency. It could be Bitcoin or Ethereum, and also SimCoin. So now SimCoin is already available on Bittrex, which is one of the US-based platform. You can also buy SimCoin if you're interested in. So Coinbase and Binance and CEX.io are few of the exchanges that we listed out here. Once again, all these platform or exchanges that a place that you can go to buy, and also if you want to sell one of the coin that was listed earlier, and including SimCoin. So now Global Investment Trading SA, which is GIT, was created by this gentleman right here, and a brilliant gentleman. Will say, how you start with nothing to be where you are today? It's not because you don't have enough money, because when he started this company, understanding he was just a substitute teacher making roughly $70 an hour a month, $70 a month. So the little money they was making, you and I probably were making so much more back then, because he started this. He was introduced to the cryptocurrency world in 2012. So he has a master 2 degrees, but technically he was not. He was just a substitute teacher. By introducing to a cryptocurrency world, I will take my chance. Let me try, because it's a new thing. That's one of the problems that we have today, is how whenever somebody present us an opportunity, we always kind of like think about, say, hey, is it good? Is it not good? But I understand you have to also think about not everything that somebody would present to you, you want to take part of it, because most of the project out there, they don't last 1 to 3 years. They start, and then after 2 years, or maybe if they make it to 2 years, they would shut down. So he started this business in 2017. But in 2012, at the time that he was technically introduced to cryptocurrencies, and he made so much profit by seeing how much potential and how much money you can make in cryptocurrency. So he decided to open this company, which is global today. You and I, we can take part of it. Anybody from anywhere on this planet can go ahead and take part of this amazing opportunity. So now, having to talk about GIT without Emil St. Prophet, we won't be here, because not only he promised to create 1 million crypto millionaire, including us, and also he opened it up to everybody to take advantage of this system, where you don't need to be a trader, you don't need to know how to trade. You just take your fiat money, or you can say your US dollar, and he's the one who's going to be using his experienced traders, which he has a giant team, that these guys, they make, I would say, rational decisions on which coin to buy and when to sell it, and when also to make a decisions on should they keep it for longer. And then they are the one that take all the risk. And then you, by bringing your dollar, they just pay you in return. I will show you guys the packages where you can see how much return you can get once you come to this company. So definitely just about 3 years, and you see how much this company has been accomplished. 90,000 members in 95 countries all over the world. The platinums are a rank that you reach after certain amount of accomplishment. Like I will explain that. He will be explaining in the second part of the presentation. But the platinums and the diamond and the gold, they just rank. But also don't get intimidated, because when I started GIT last year, when I see the numbers and how much money you have to make and your whole organization in order for it to be platinum, I was like, man, this is mind blowing. I would never be there. And 4 months after I get to this level, I don't even know how I got there. So just to say, sometimes it's just numbers. You can see the numbers to be the diamond or to be a coach. You say, man, it's impossible. Once you start doing GID, it's so you don't even know when it happened to be happening by itself. So these are just the rank. And also, if you're looking for offices, they do have them in Madagascar, Kenya, Senegal, Togo, and et cetera, et cetera. So the SIM coin that I talked earlier, it's an impressive real estate project that called Sim City. This is an ongoing project. So when it's finished, so what will happen is you will need a SIM coin to be able to use there, because they won't take US dollar and etc. whatever the money that you have in your country or where you live. So that's all the thing that has been accomplished in this company just 3 years. So now they do have multiple services, 24 and plus, but we just selected very few of them here, which you can select photo.net, marketmatter.net, simcoin.net, Liyeplimal.net, which is the main website, the subtract.net. It's the main website also to trade when they need trading. So these are very few services we selected, but these services, the good thing about them, if you live in Africa and you have limos on your back of this, you don't need anything else. You can go ahead and buy a watch, buy a fan, buy a shoes, or anything else you need in everyday life. For us in the US, that will be compared to Amazon, or I would say eBay, if you would want. So these are the comparison to this platform. It's very important because they try to really change Africa. And if you are from there, you can tell this is a big change compared to how things used to be years ago. So now this is the platform that I've talked earlier, which we're not gonna stay too much on it. These are just platform you can go buy and sell cryptocurrency. So the giant question right now, in order for you to take part of the company, the only way you can do that after receiving the link and you open your account, you have to fund your account. And once you funded your account, the only way you can take benefit of this company, you have to buy one of the crypto packages that they have available. And this is where you will see the return and investment based on the package that you're going to be selected. So Limo, that I kept saying and during the presentation, is far higher than the US dollar, because I'm in the US. That's why I kept comparing that to here. So for 100 limo, you need 186 US dollar. It's more than what we have in here in the US. So it's just for you to understand, every time you see L, it's limo, and the dollar sign, don't worry about it. It's not US dollar, by the way. So if you would like to invest in the $200, the starter package, which is the $200 package, you will get 70% return from this package. So now, not everyone can go ahead and buy a package. You can start at $200 package. But I really want to start seeing the benefit or being a better benefit from these packages. I always encouraging people to start with $1,600 package. Why? Because from there, not only you will make 100% return from your investment, also if you choose to compound it, it will make you so much money. And after the first year and the second year, which we will cover next week in our presentation. So now the $1,600 package is very interesting. It's not the best, but at least is the best one in the starting category. So now you'll see every single week you get 61, 53, and then at the end of 52 of 12 months, 52 weeks, you will get $3,200. which is double your money. If you would leave it at the bank, you'll get 0.01%. And I think soon you will have to pay the bank to take your money, because as the money is going to be inflated, technically you will not be able to have that 0.01% from what the bank offers right now. So definitely 100% compared to 0.1%, I will take that in a heartbeat. So now if you are here, you want to say you want to use GIT for paying the bills and being able to stay home, definitely you would need to buy a bigger package, which is going to be the Dubai 51.2. The 51.200, you'll see every single week you get 1,1400, every single week you will get $2,205, and then every month it will be $8,800 plus dollars. So that you can start making plans saying if you get $8,000 a month, not everyone get that monthly, because in order for you to get that monthly, you would have to have a big degree and also working a lot of hours, and with a position that will have a lot of headaches. So here, that's the starter that you can say with this package, okay, I'm gonna get this with the 8,000 plus every month. I can use 5,000 or 6,000 for my bill, and then the other 3,000 you can put it back in the system to keep going. Because if you buy just this package, you live off it. After 1 year, you won't have anything left because all your money will be gone. You make your money, but it's all gone. So that's the reason why there are multiple strategies. You can use this system to either pay your bills and take 1 year off work, or you can also use it because you know people, you want to share the idea. That's the core value of GIT. You have to share it, because if the person that shared that with me, I thank him all the time, because if he didn't talk to me about GIT, I would know about it. And now when you know about it, you cannot keep it for yourself. You have to share that to somebody else. But the company give you a return, I would say they give you a bonus by talking to other people because they're invested in the company, which Richard will go in detail in the second part of the presentation. So there are bigger packages. Like after the 51,200, you have the $500,000, and which are pretty much, it's not impossible, but that's for the people that really hungry and that have the opportunity to buy a big package like that. So if you were happen to have $1 million invested in GIT, you see you get 128% from this investment. Not only that, the 4,010, that's a very big amount that a single week. That's a lot of money. So for now, I will not be focused on the $1 million package. But if you pretend to say, I'm not going to work for a year, and you want to invest $51,200 package, you can stay home and you're still going to get money come in, because you will not use all the money that you get from the return. You can reinvest a little bit of it, and you can stay home, do whatever you want. This is just a simple way to see how this can help you with a lot of things in your life. But the other way, Richard will explain how you don't need to have a lot of money. You can come in with a very, very little money, and you will be able to still get $500,000 package or $1 million package. So if you are very shy, you don't like to talk to people, this is the part that you're gonna like. And then this is the part that you wanna listen to. But now if you want to develop a team and create a team, and thinking that you don't need to start with a lot of money and you will still get the same result, that will be the second part of the presentation. And then Richard will explain you all that. So now if you want to make withdraw, the only way for us in the US, I like to precisely saying for us in the US, because we are here. There are multiple ways in different countries in Canada or other places, wherever you're from. But for us in the US, the only way we have is the UBA card. It's a prepaid card. And that prepaid card is every month you have to go and say, yes, I want to spend $2,000 this month. If you have it in your back office, you take that 2,000 limos and you transfer that in your card. then you can use that as you go. And everywhere the visa is accepted, you can go to any ATM and you can withdraw that money. And secondly, if you happen to have a package, the last package that I advise, if you want to stay home for a year, whatever. So the 52,000, 51 to $51,200 package. So you can also wire money directly from them to your bank account. You don't have to have the card. You can do so. And the third way would be if you know somebody, and limo is very, very demanding. People always want limo because this company is growing very fast. I remembered when we started doing meeting in the US, that was during the pandemic. There were like very few of us, and we were trying to understand how this company works and seeing how big this company is getting and how much it grows. That makes me really appreciate the speed on which this company is growing. And also I can see the results because every single day they are improving, and I like that about it. So now these are the three ways that we have for us in the US. And if you wonder where can you find UBA, which is United Bank of Africa. So mostly all these countries are where you can find one of this bank. But for us in the US, there is only one succursale here in New York. It's at 1 Rockefeller Plaza, number 8. If you happen to live in New York, you can go there and check it out. And you can also use your card there, no problem at all. So that's where we're going to stop with our first part of the presentation. I'm going to leave the second part with Fred, where he's going to explain more in detail how you can still make money not having a lot. Thank you, Chip.
Thank you, brother. That was an awesome, definitely awesome presentation. Um, as you explained to our folks tonight, leaders and investors on the line, who is GIT, who is Emil Parfait team, and also how they can invest. And you can go from 200 up to 1 million. This is not the max. You can go more than 1 million, but that's the way you get contract with GIT. But now, one section, as Patrick mentioned earlier, we are with GIT pretty much close to a year now. April gonna be a year, and definitely I'm gonna echo with Patrick saying he has been very good to us, and pretty much we can see ourselves be able to realize a lot of our projects with this, and I hope so for you. Pretty much in this section, what we're gonna see, as Patrick mentioned earlier, you'll be able to get some free money. Yes, this is free money, money from GIT directly. And there are several ways. And you can share it, like you have your money invested every single week, you're receiving your payout, you're happy with it. Now you can go ahead and start sharing that, because when we love something, we start sharing it with others. By doing so, the company gonna reward you with a commission. That's what you're gonna see right there. But also, for those of you that don't want to talk to people, there's other ways to get the same result, pretty much. So we're gonna see this right now. So you'll be able to see that, and at the end ask question. We call it team builder compensation schedule. So pretty much when you say team, yes, it involves several. It doesn't mean several people. It might be several entities. So we're gonna see right there. Now on the screen, we have level 1. So there's several levels. You're gonna see right there. We're gonna go up to level 7. The levels are pretty much, I would say, qualification you earned. How you earn them? By accomplishing pretty much 2 requirements. We call them the sponsor turnover and the team turnover. So what we call a sponsor turnover, pretty much it's when you invite or when you share the good news with somebody, and that person or entity start investing with GIT. GIT call you a sponsor, and that direct under you or your downline. Now that's your sponsor turnover. So whatever that person invests comes to your sponsor turnover. Now, also, that person or entity gonna become also part of your team, and we're gonna call your team turnover. It's everything people or entities under you have invested. Pretty much, you got the terminology. Now, at level one, we're gonna take this example. We have our partner right there, leader Angie. She invests with GIT, but also she started her business under her, invested also. At that level, also, she shared a good news with George, and that's her first generation of people, also her sponsor turnover people. So whenever George and the store invest something, Angie gonna receive 6% from GIT because of them. But George invest Bill, which is our second generation for Angie. And at that level, Angie don't get anything for Bill. Now, I will tell you when her third generation, which is going to be George and the store, invest in total 1800, that's a first requirement. And the first generation and beyond, like everybody else, the first up to the end, invested in total 6,000. That's the two requirements: the sponsor, which is under her directly, and the team, which is everybody, the first generation and everybody else. 6,000. A nice bonus of $360 limo dollars gonna come from GIT directly to her account in real time. When I say real time, once the last limo hit her account at 6,000, she get at the same time 360 limo right there. Now, this is awesome to let you know. And she'll be right there as a bronze level and be promoted to the next level. At the next level, yes, now she will be compensated for two generations. The first generation is still going to bring her from GIT 6% every time somebody or a company at that level invest something. But also at the second level, people under this line invest something, she's going to receive 2% for them. This is already 6% from GIT free money. Not yet for the third generation. Like Phil, not going to bring anything to NG at that level right now. But once again, once our third generation invested in total pretty much 10,800, and everybody, the first generation, the second, and everybody invest 36,000, GIT gonna send her another nice bonus of 1,800 limo dollar directly in real time in her account. The text and email gonna hit also her inbox right there. Should be at that time a silver for that level. Free money, you see that? And again, I think by next week we're gonna talk about the way you can do all of that without talking to anybody. Yes, it's not you going out there and talk to everybody. If you're not a people person, you can do the same thing using an entity like your company, like you see right there, the store under NG as a downline can create the same reaction, the same bonuses, the same commissions. Now, and you're gonna be promoted at the third level. Yes, at the third level, you'll be three levels of compensation. The 6% for the first one, the 2% for the second one, and 1% for the third one. Not yet for the fourth generation. Means anybody at that level invest something, GIT not gonna give anything to NG for that level. But 6%, 2%, 1%, that's already 9% free money from GIT. Once again, her first generation invests in total 54,000. And everybody, the first generation, the second, the third, and beyond invest at least 180,000. Yes, a nice bonus of $7,200 will hit her account, and she's gonna become the next platinum. I will tell you, we got several platinum. It's not impossible. Yes, you can make it. And once again, we're gonna show you without talking to anybody. You can use a package and a technique that we explain in this meeting every single week, every Wednesday or Thursday, how you can become a platinum not talking to anybody. Yes, you can make it this, let's say approximately in 9 months, you can become the next platinum starting from zero from scratch. And if you have already invested, so it can take you less than that. Next week, we're going to show you how this is possible. Now, I'll tell you there's several platinum. We're gonna give him an applause pretty much quick. That's our upper upline pretty much. He's more than a platinum right now. And Patrick on the line. And there's several others from I would say the team North America, which is gonna be USA and Canada. Now we're gonna go to the next level. At the next level, which is level 4, now Angie will be able to receive money from GIT for 4 generations. The first is going to be 6%, the second going to be 2%, the third still 1%, and the fourth going to be 1%. Not yet for the 5th generation. Now, if you do the math, that's already 10% of free money from GIT because you decide one day to share the good news with your friend, and that friend go out and do the same thing, and you're still receiving money while you are sleeping. And once again, this is the same pattern with GIT Liyeplimal. Once your 3rd generation invests in that level, 270,000, and your 3rd generation, remember your 3rd generation, you see that your 3rd generation is still part of your sponsor and team turnover. Keep this in mind because next week we're going to talk about the 3rd generation, which is the key of you getting to the platinum and other levels in the GIT galaxy. So when your 3rd generation and beyond invest in total pretty much 900,000, and this the second requirement, you're gonna receive a nice bonus of 18,000. We know some people that are gonna get there pretty soon at that level. A nice bonus of 18,000, and you're gonna become the next diamond. So that's the 4th level requirement. You have to have your sponsor to be 270,000 and everybody, including that level, making or investing 900,000 in order for you to receive from GIT the 18,000 and the level of a diamond. As a diamond, you're gonna have airfare free to go out there and see at the GIT Academy how they've been doing trading, how they make money. This is another way for you to make extra money free from the company. The training you're gonna learn with the professional. They've been doing every single day, so they know what they're doing. That's the way they create the wealth you've been using since then. We have to give another applause to some of our platinum. We got several from team North America, from USA, from Canada. We got several of them, and a brand new diamond also. Our upper upline, yeah, Stefan Morgan is the new diamond we have. As I said, there's some others to come. Stay tuned with us. Now, at level 5, Angie will be able to be compensated from GIT for 5 level. Yes, it's gonna be 6% for the first one, 2% for the second one, 1% for the third one, 1% for the fourth one, and 2% for the fifth one. Once again, not yet for the sixth one. So this is at least 12% free money from the company. I need you to take attention from that. The money that you're going to be receiving, it's not from your friend or your company friends that invest something. It's from GIT, free money. So if you don't do so, they're going to keep the money. So go out there, share the good news in order for you to receive from GIT those free money. Once again, the 1st generation invested 1,080,000, and everybody, the 1st generation, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and beyond invested 3,600,000. You're gonna get a nice bonus, yes, of 36,000. But hold on, this is not about money only. You got 360 for the first one, 1,800 for the second one, 7,200 for the third one, and now the fourth one is 36,000. But there's something extra that GIT start to add to the level. Some object, some material. Yes, a brand new car you're gonna be driving with GIT. No, yeah. At that level, I don't know if you have a car already, but this is a brand new one, free. Yeah, free. I don't know. Yes, it's for those who receive already. This is a 2020 because last year we got several of them. Toyota Prado VXR, awesome car, fully loaded with gadgets, all that. You're gonna be called at that time a coach. As a coach, yes, you're gonna be with GIT pretty much. Traveling with them because now at your level you're going to be coaching people, showing them how they can do what you've been doing for the past month or years. This is awesome from the company, and they don't stop here. They're going to go further. Yes. Now, before we get to the next level, we have to say uh, uh, one applause to our coaches. We got several of them, pretty much right now, more than 12, and they've been company for long. And I will tell you, you need to talk to them, know how to get there and become the next coach. Now, let's go to the next level. At the next level, that's a level 6. Yes, once again, level 6, you'll be receiving compensation for 6 level. 6%, 2%, 1%, 1%, 2%, and 1% for the sixth generation. Not yet for the seven. So Angie gonna receive all that free money from people that she never met in her life while she's sleeping, traveling, in vacation, because she decided one day to share the good news. Once again, a first generation invested 7,500,000, and the first generation, remember, you see that the first generation is part of both sides. The first, the second, the third, the sixth, the seventh, and beyond invested 25 million. That's gonna qualify her for $50,000 bonus. But remember, starting level 5, we're gonna add object to it. Patrick mentioned earlier we have a city that the company right now is working hard on it, is the Sim City. So at that city, as a level 6 qualified, you'll be able to have an apartment right there, take your vacation, your family over there. That's yours to keep whenever you want it. At that time, you are a Liyeplimal ambassador, not anybody. You're ambassador. So you can go there in the Sim City apartment and spend your vacation over there at GIT fairs. Now, the last level for now is the level 7. Once again, you're gonna be compensated for 6 level from the company. Every time somebody at that level invests something, you're gonna receive something. 6%, 2%, 1%, 1%, 10, 12, 14% free money from the company. That's it. 7th generation of composition. I don't know for the future if we're gonna have anything for the 8th, but for now, 7th generation of compensation. Think about that. Think about that. Anybody at that level, how much money being receiving for how thousands of people under them. Once again, the first generation, which is George, the store, and Paula, invested in total 22,500,000. And the first generation, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the eighth, and beyond invested in total 75,000. We're going to take some percentage of that, which is going to be $75,000 for you as a bonus from the company. Once another object, yes, a villa, you're going to decide where you want it, the way you want it, and they're going to build it for free for you because you are a president, not any president, a GIT Lié Primal president. You cannot treat a president either way. Yeah, he has to have a villa. So that's the way we treat people in GIT, and this is possible. Once again, as we mentioned earlier, you don't have to be like a people person and go out there and start talking to people. There's a way you can go, yes, to the 7th level without talking to anybody. It might take you some time. It depends how serious you are about it, but there's a route that GIT allow, and we're gonna develop that with you. You're gonna get to the any level, the next level. I don't know where you're at right now, but you can go to the next level without talking to anybody. And by the way, without investing any more limo. without investing any more fiat money into your vehicle. You can use what you have right now and get to the next level. Stay tuned with us. We're gonna show you by next week. I'm gonna stop there, but it's already 10 to 9, and we have several people on the call. So I think we have questions.
Yes, not yet on the chart. I haven't seen anything on the chart. Yes, thank you, sir, for the explanation for the second part, which we are open for questions if you guys have any.
So raise your hand and you can unmute yourself right now. The mics are unblocked. Welcome, Leader Willie.
Nice. May I say something?
Go ahead. You got the mic. The stage is all yours.
Leader Richard, you are awesome, man.
Awesome,
that is a
awesome.
very good presentation. You know, every time I have a pleasure to listen to you, how you are presenting this. Every day is like, I don't know, it's like my first time. And you are at the right place at the right
bless
moment.
the Lord for that.
Thank you very much. I know that you work a lot, but you still have time to come and edify us here.
Definitely, definitely.
Patrick, thank you also. We have 68 persons in the room, and among them we have some people who are here for their first time. I just want to tell you guys that you are not here for nothing. You are here for something, and you need to investigate or to get the real information before to take your decision. This is not a joke. We are not playing here with numbers, with digits. We are doing what we are doing is math, but real math. I'm very happy every time that I open my account and I see that I can plan when I will reach the next grade. It's very powerful what we have in our hands. I take advantage of this, and tomorrow we have a friend meeting. You can invite friends. You can invite people that you want to share the business with them. And on next Saturday at 4 o'clock Toronto time, we're going to have the French meeting. And Sunday morning at 8 o'clock Toronto time, 1 o'clock p.m. London time in England, there is a workshop over there. And after that, Sunday at noon, Toronto time, 6 o'clock p.m. Paris time, we have another meeting with the Europe team. At 2 o'clock, we have the workshop with me, myself, Leader Willie. And at 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we have, we have noise here. Okay, and at 6 o'clock on Sunday, we have English presentation. Friday, I don't want to forget that on Friday, we have a presentation here by Leader Law. It's a great presentation. This Friday is going to be very interesting. If you have time, go there, go and learn. Everywhere where we're talking about Liyeplimal, you need and you have to connect. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Definitely. Thank you, Leader Willie. Any questions? Raise your hand and unmute yourself. Feel free. Hey, don't be shy. Hey, Pat.
It's almost.
Dr. Doris, how are you?
Good evening, leaders.
Awesome.
How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Awesome.
Yeah, I just have it's a pleasure. I think my upline, she just became a platinum a few days, I think yesterday.
Awesome. That's good news.
Yes, it's in Cameroon. I think she's on the line, Mama Caroline Yembe. And I want to honor her and I thank you.
Definitely.
Because the US team actually got us to where we are today. I just thank you guys.
Awesome.
You want to say anything, Caroline?
Have a minute
Mr.
for
Caroline Yembe.
Caroline, you want to say something?
I'm so, with money, everything is so sweet. That's why I can stay up. I'm not feeling tired and I can stay till 5 a.m. I just want to thank your team because I think thanks to you, I've learned a lot. I didn't have this opportunity in Cameroon, but I've learned a lot. That's why I can spend time to just hear you talk. I want to thank you, Patrick and Richard, and my brand, unstoppable downline. Thanks so much. I'm
Always a
proud to be
pleasure.
part of you guys. Hello.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So, do we have any question, Leader Willie, Senator Check? I know Mrs.
Well,
Angie Beijing is on the call. So, are they shy or there's no question?
well,
Shy or
I can
clear?
just,
Was it clear
I
enough?
can just, I can
Oh,
just
there's
add
a
something.
question. Irene raised the hand. You can unmute yourself, Irene.
Hello, guys. Thank you for this brilliant presentation. My husband and I are part of Liyeplimal, and one of my downline asked me a question today, and I just want to share it with you guys and make sure that my response was really appropriate. My downline is asking me that his downline is asking him why is that he cannot withdraw his money or limos from his account weekly when he gets his weekly return. I told my downline that Liyeplimal is not a bank, number one. Liyeplimal is an investment opportunity. When we talk about investment, it means that you invest your money and you expect the maximum return you can, the maximum possible return. So advise your downline to invest and try to compound his money until maybe 1 or 2 years and then start withdrawing his money. Number two, if your downline would like to withdraw the money, he can withdraw it monthly through the Liyeplimal Visa card. That's an option. So those were my two answers to my downline, but I encourage him to tell his downline to try to invest because he becomes an investor once he joins Liyeplimal. Thank you.
Definitely, you have to have a farmer mindset. Yes, you go on the field, you plant, and you wait for, Now we got Anna Dawa as a question.
Just because you insisted that I ask a question today.
I didn't insist for you to ask a question.
You did.
Ask your question. What is it?
Do you guys have any updates about the Visa card? Like everyone seems like to be complaining about the wait time. It seems like so many people ordered the Visa card, but we don't know when it's coming. Do you guys know anything about that at all?
Leader Willie or Pat, do you have any idea?
What I've known about the delay, it's because they are changing the platform system, and they are gonna get also some update on the website. So that's the reason why they haven't sent the new card yet. And it's not only us in the US; it's everywhere. There's a very limited card. The card that was already out, they're out, but now. We all still waiting on the new system and also the new cards that's gonna come out. What do you have on that, Willie?
Yeah, when people ask about credit cards, sometimes I'm laughing. Why? Because it seems like you're asking if you need to have gas to make your car run. I'm laughing. Credit card. It's I don't know how to say it, but it's like our fuel. It's like our gas, and we're having some problem right now to deliver a credit card. That doesn't mean that we will never have or we will not have credit card with us. No, just be patient. All of us, we will have credit card. Even myself, I'm talking. I don't have credit card, and that is not a problem for me, because I'm making too much money without that credit card. You know what? But most of the people who are looking for that credit card, we had news from the headquarters saying that from the statistics, they just fight to have the credit card. They use it one time and they keep it somewhere.
Yes.
That's not what we are looking for. We want you to use your credit card.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, all the time. Don't take it from your pocket and put it somewhere down. No. You have to
right here.
Definitely. We got Francis Scott.
Yeah.
Francis Scott has a question. Go ahead. Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Thank you.
Francis?
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, I was not in the meeting. I just joined shortly.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
In connection with just the question the lady was talking about his downline or whatever, it was the same thing, just repeat. I mean, like some of us know that we came to invest for a year or two, but a lot of people want to join. They don't want that long time investment, like that weekly payment. They want to utilize it. So I mean, if you can't get no way to get their money in that form, then it's like some burden. So that's why some of we cannot even bring in people yet, because the way we understand, we can understand it and uphold to it, but not all the other people. Some people want to invest and they get their money plus the interest right back. So in this case, it's so skeptical that, I mean, if you are offline, you cannot explain to your downline to understand well, then it's like you have a problem. Because to what I understand just now, that's why I just raised my hand, because when I joined, they told me, when you start getting your money, though my upline tell me there's a way you can get me money if I need it. That's different. But some people are, to their understanding, when they invest, anytime they need to draw their money, they want to get that access. So, I mean, it's better with good education when somebody tries to enroll. Well, let them know that if you want to invest long-term investment, that will be fine. But short-term, it might be skeptical on those. So that's why I just raised my hand on what the lady was just saying about the downline question.
All right, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. We have one last question.
Let me add something to Tiaha. And I like what you say, and while you were talking, something came in my mind. When I find out what GIT allow us to do, I will tell you, in the fiat world, you cannot do that. If you have a CD, it is locked down for 1, 5, 10, 50 years. You cannot do compound. You cannot withdraw. If you withdraw a CD, you just break it. You're gonna be penalized. You're gonna get less. So think about that. Yes, GIT allow you every month, and for most of us, every week we knock out something. Now, so I think it's about goals, and I like the way you said education. Educate your investors. So let them know you are here for investment, not skeptical. Let me try to get my money back. And whenever I put 1,600 and I get my 600 back, now I feel comfortable. I say, okay, hopefully I'm gonna get the other 100%. So educate them to say, yeah, we're here to stay almost 4 years, more than 70,000, 95 countries. Hey, we're here to stay. So invest your money, and while you're investing the money, try to have a project like increase your income, prepare your retirement, buy a house, pay off a car. So just put money out there and say, okay, I'm gonna just invest for what reason? So create a reason, because we have goals. We might not know which one right now, but you have goals. You might need to create wealth for your grandson, preparing a wedding. I got folks right now, they're having their package, they're doing the compound packages right now, because they have a wedding coming up and they've been preparing for 1 year. So they invest something and they know by that time they're gonna get the money to have an awesome splendid wedding. So have goals, and you can be anything. But once you have a goals, you're gonna wait, you're gonna compound, you're gonna get what that you want, because that's the goal of GIT Liyeplimal, killing the poverty, firing your bosses. So let's take the last one with Tiaha. Go ahead.
That's
It's already 9:07.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a question.
Right.
Francis is actually my downline, and
Oh, okay.
Francis it's a great guy. He has invested a lot in this company. And I think that he's not questioning about himself. Maybe he's questioning about others, But Francis, you know that with what you have done as investment in this company and what you are looking for after 1 or 2 years, big money, you know that, you can withdraw your money at any time. I said that to you. Even if tomorrow you want to have something, you will be able to have it. But you have a goal. Your goal is to compound, and that is what you are doing. If you have a downer or a prospect who is not ready to understand or to see the vision of Liyeplimal, don't worry. You don't have to struggle with him. Continue your work. He will see limos on you. He will see limos in your life. He will see limos everywhere on you, and he will follow you without condition and restriction. Don't worry. We are in a strong business, and we are here for long term. Long term, Francis. Thank you. You're going to be the next to come and testify here and share your testimony with us. Thank you.
Definitely. Siaha, you got the last one.
Okay, this is David from Maryland. I joined this business almost 6 months ago. And my question is, for the packs of 51,200 and above, it's said that the payout or the money can be withdrawn through the bank account only. And assuming that you set up your bank account in the system, so will you still need to request a withdrawal, or it will be sent to your account automatically?
Not automatically in your account. And you cannot withdraw your money only with your bank account. No, you can withdraw your money everywhere. We have Orange Money, we have peer-to-peer, we have many things. We have credit card that can help you to withdraw your money. But I need to make a precision here. If the Liyeplimal account is under your name, your bank account that is linked on your account needs to be also under your name. And there is no restriction for you. If you want to withdraw your money via your bank account, you will be able to do that. If you want to withdraw via your credit card, you will be able to do that. If you want to sell your limos, you will be able to do that. There is no restriction. And just to finish this, because there is the same question, people are keep asking the same question. We need we need to educate ourselves. It's why the CEO said every time, you need to follow us to know what is going on. If you don't follow us, you will not know what is going on. I don't know if I have responded to your question. Thank you.
Definitely. I've covered that also in the first part of the presentation.
I think you got the conclusion.
Yes, if you happen to buy a package of $51,200, that's the time you have the option to also withdraw money directly from your bank account. But other than that, as Willie said, you have the card and also you have peer-to-peer. Depends on where you live. For us in the US, we have 3 main ways that we can withdraw money. But now, if you happen to have a leader that can help you, if your upline can help you sell your limos peer-to-peer, that's also so much easier. You don't have any fees to pay from that, and it's cheaper. You're gonna have to also save your money, because limos gonna get scarcity in the years to come. Is gonna get rare, so people will be looking for limos. Save your limo, guys, don't waste it. So definitely it's gonna be the end of the presentation. Unfortunately, it's already 9:11. Usually we're here for 1 hour. So we will be back next week at the same time. So if you have any other questions tomorrow, so you can come back in French, and then we will say.
Remember to announce next week. We're gonna have the workshop. Somebody asked about where they're gonna get the compounding info. So that will be for next week. Is that right?
Yes.
So we're gonna to you and providing you the document for the compounding, the explanation, the details, and how you can utilize it and get wherever you want to. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, that's about it. That was what I was about to say, and this is it. And we want to thank everyone for tonight. So we appreciate you all, guys, and then have a great night. And we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Good night.
Good night.